Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel. If you are new to this channel, please do subscribe and please do watch the previous part, that is part 1, the introduction of Ramayana. In this video, I am going to share the complete detailed story of Bala Kanda. Long ago in the scared land of Kosala, on the banks of the holy river Sarayu, there stood a magnificent city called Ayodhya. It was ruled by King Dasharatha, a wise and noble monarch of the Ikshvaku dynasty. His kingdom was prosperous, filled with happy people, fertile lands, and peace everywhere. But despite his wealth, wisdom, and fame, King Dasharatha's heart carried one sorrow. He had no children to inherit the throne and continue his lineage. One day, the king went to his court and spoke to his ministers and priests. All the kingdoms around me are flourishing with heirs, but my lie has none. Without a son, my dynasty will end. Hearing this, the royal sage Vasishta advised him to perform the Putrakamasya Yajna, a scared ritual to obtain children. And he also suggested inviting Rishasringna, the sage, who would perform the ceremony perfectly. Soon, Rishasringna arrived with his wife Shanta, and preparations for the great yajna began. The air was filled with chanting of Vedic hymns, the fragrance of sandalwood, and offering to the scared fire. At the end of the yajna, from the flames of the holy fire, a divine being emerged, holding a gold vessel filled with sweet divine nectar that is called a payasam. The celestial messenger said, O King Dasharatha, the gods are pleased. Take this nectar and give it to your queens. They shall bear sons blessed by the divine. Dasharatha bowed with folded hands and offered the nectar to his queens, to Kausalya, to Kaikeyi, to Sumitra. The birth of four divine princes. In due time, under the blessings of the gods, the queens gave birth to four divine sons. Kausalya gave birth to Rama, the seventh avatar of Lord Vishnu. Kaikeyi gave birth to Bharata. Sumitra gave birth to Lakshmana and Shatrugna. At the very moment the heavens rejoiced, the earth blossomed with new flowers, rivers sparkled brighter, and divine music was heard in the sky. The gods, sages, and being proclaimed, Rama has been born to uphold dharma and destroy evil. King Dasharatha's joy knew no bounds. The entire kingdom celebrated with festivals, feasts, and music. The childhood of princes. The four brothers grew up in great love and harmony. Rama was calm, wise, and full of virtue. He always spoke kindly, respected elders, and was devoted to truth. Lakshmana was inseparable for Rama. Wherever Rama went, Lakshmana followed. Bharata and Shatrugna were also deeply attached to each other. They studied under the guidance of Guru Vasishta, who taught him the Vedas, scriptures, ethics, and the duties of kings. Even a children, Rama showed signs of divine grace. He protected animals, cared for the poor, and respected sages. One day, as the boys reached youth, the great sage Vishwamitra visited King Dasharatha's court. The king welcomed him with folded hands and asked, O great sage, what brings you to my humble kingdom? Vishwamitra replied, O king, I am performing a great yajna in the forest, but demons led by Taraka and Subahu are disturbing. Your sons Rama and Lakshmana are divine and brave. Send them with me to protect the yajna. King Dasharatha hesitated. They are still children, O sage. He said, how can they face such demons? But sage Vasishta intervened and said, O king, Vishwamitra's request is no ordinary one. It is for the welfare of the world. Send them under his guidance. They will fulfill their destiny. Hearing this, Dasharatha agreed. Through his heart was heavy. He called Rama and Lakshmana, blessed them, and said, My sons, serve the sage faithfully and follow his words as your fathers. Two princes bowed to their father and mother and set out with sage Vishwamitra into the forest. As they walked deeply into the forest, Vishwamitra taught the princes scared mantras and gave them divine weapons through initiation. Brahmastra, Agnastra, Varunastra, and many other. Soon they entered a dark and fearful forest. Vishwamitra said, This is the dwelling place of the demon Stataka. She terrorizes sages and destroys yajnas. Rama destroyed her and purified this forest. Rama hesitated for a moment, as she was a woman, but Vishwamitra reminded him that protecting dharma was above all else. With divine strength, Rama drew his bow and released a mighty arrow that struck Tataka down. The gods showered flowers from the heavens, praising Rama for restoring peace. Protection of Yajna. The next day, the sage began his great Yajna. As the ritual started, the demons Maricha and Subahu attacked. hurriedly fire and flesh to spoil the ceremony. Rama invoked the Agnastra and struck Subahu, killing him instantly. Then he used another arrow to send Maricha flying far across the ocean. The yajna was completed successfully, and Vishwamitra blessed the princess. You have proved your valor and devotion. Now I shall take you to Mithila, to the court of King Janaka. Journey to Mithila, the bow of Lord Shiva. In the kingdom of Mithila ruled the wise king Janaka, known for his rightness and devotion to Lord Shiva. Janaka had one daughter, the divine Sita, born of the earth itself. She was beauty, virtue, and grace. Janaka had once found an ancient bow of Lord Shiva while ploughing the land. The bow was so heavy that none could lift it. So he declared, he who can lift and string his bow shall win the hand of my daughter Sita. Many kings and warriors had tried, but none succeeded. Rama breaks the bow. Vishwamitra brought Rama and Lakshmana to the grand hall where the bow was kept. When Rama approached, the entire court fell silent, his face glowing like the rising sun. With a humble bow to the sage, he touched the bow with reverence, then lifted it effortlessly. The crowd grasped. Rama bent the bow slightly to the string it, and suddenly it broke with a thunder sound that encoded through the heavens. The earth trembled and gods rejoiced in the sky. King Janaka stood in awe and declared, this is no ordinary man. He is the divine one. Sita shall be his bride. The divine wedding. Messages were sent to Ayodhya. King Dasharatha, overjoyed, came with his queens and sons. The royal family met with great affection. The wedding was celebrated with divine blessings. Rama married Sita. Bharata married Mandavi. Lakshmana married Urmila. Satrugna married Shrutakirti. The entire city of Mithila shone like heaven itself. Music, flavors, and divine chants filled the air. After the celebration, the newly wedded couple returned to Ayodhya. The people rejoiced, not knowing that destiny was preparing them for greater trials ahead. Thus end the Bala Kanda, the first book of the Ramayanam. It tells us how Lord Vishnu took birth as Rama, how Dharma begins to unfold through his divine childhood, and how destiny prepared the path for the eternal story of truth, love, and sacrifice. In the next video, that is part 3, I'm going to say Ayodhya Kanda, Rama's exile, in the same style and level of detail. If you like this video, please do like and share. May Lord Rama blesses all of us. Just comment Jai Sri Ram.